So let's turn our attention to Typhoon Kalmaegi, which is moving across the central region of Philippines with maximum sustained wind of 150 kilometers per hour and gusts up to 185 kilometers per hour. Heading west-northwest at 25 kilometers per hour, the storm is expected to enter the EC late tonight or early November the 5th, becoming the 13th typhoon to form this year. Tens of thousands of people in Leyte Islands of the Philippines and nearby provinces have been evacuated as authorities warn of 3-meter waves and destructive winds. Vietnam's National Center for Hydrometeorological Forecasting said the typhoon may intensify further and could impact coastal areas from Da Nang City to Khanh Hoa province by November the 6th, bringing heavy rain, strong winds, and rough seas with waves up to 10 meters. And after clearing access routes, Da Nang City authorities have begun delivering food, essentials, and medicines to residents. While heavy rain continues and a new storm may hit the city, more to follow.
Heavy rain has destroyed the only bridge to this village, home to 172 Kazakh ethnic households, leaving nearly 700 residents cut off for several days.
The authorities anticipated complete isolation during storms, so we have held meetings to deploy teams and stock essential supplies on site to respond promptly.
Despite preparations, a week of isolation exhausted residents. Once the rain eased, Chatan and Chatap communes formed teams carrying tons of supplies through forests and landslides, delivering essentials to nearly 300 people in Tu Nuang village.
We fear running out of food, but thanks to the authorities' timely support, we feel very reassured.
Once the road was cleared, we brought essential supplies to isolated villages that are preparing for more heavy rain and landslides.
Learning from last week's prolonged floods and landslides, highland localities continue to supply tons of food and essential goods to residents in high-risk areas as they brace for further heavy rainfall.
In recent days, the historic flooding in central Vietnam has become one of the most talked about topics across Vietnamese media. Many touching images of soldiers, officers, and local residents helping those affected have deeply moved audiences, showing the warmth, compassion, and solidarity of the Vietnamese people in times of hardships. So, Sun Anh, can you tell us more about this?
Yes, sure. One example is a video which captures the dramatic moment of floodwater swept away a young boy for several kilometers.
Now, that's such a very dangerous situation. So how did it come about, Sun Anh?
Yes, so on October the 29th, while a group of friends was live streaming on the shore of the Han River, Da Nang City, they recognized a boy being carried away by the stream about 3 meters away from the shore. Unfortunately, the boy managed to hold onto a clump of debris, and the group acted quickly to pull the boy out of the water.
What a suspenseful moment, and thankfully it was a positive ending. The bonds between people truly triumph over any danger.
That is correct, Tim Chang. And in another video on November the 2nd in Phuoc Thanh Commune, Da Nang City, heavy rainfall caused a huge landslide that destroyed 6 houses and 17 people escaped except for one person who got trapped under the rubble. Officers and locals worked together to rescue the victims, and viewers couldn't help but breathe a sigh of relief when the man covered head to toe in mud was finally pulled out alive.
Well, I'm now convinced that the spirit of unity can accomplish seemingly impossible tasks. And beyond the heartwarming support from local communities, international tourists in Vietnam have also caught attention online for their positive and cheerful reaction during the floods.
Exactly, so we move on to a brighter video of a tourist clearly refused to let the weather ruin his vacation. Instead of avoiding the floodwater, as you can see here, he found a creative way to enjoy it, bringing a drink, a float, and turning it into his very own pool day.
Meanwhile, over in the Asian town of Hoi An, a group of overseas visitors decided to dance through the storm, literally. They joined a viral TikTok trend, grooving right in the middle of knee-deep water. So did you know about that, Sun Anh?
Yes, of course, this moment is just refreshing to see. Who says you can have fun when it's rain, right? Yes, and finally, when the water receded, our friends from abroad were seen lending a helping hand, joining local residents to clean up muds and debris after the flood.
Well, it is such a heartwarming and meaningful moment, a beautiful reminder that kindness truly knows no borders.
Yes, exactly, Tâm Trang. So no matter where you come from, in Vietnam, everyone is treated like family. Through both inconvenience and danger, compassion continues to shine through.